Hey there. Hope you're loving this course. I know it's a lot of info to digest all at once. That's why we offer the accompanying 102-page ebook and downloadable audio files so you can refer back to them whenever you need. You can get them at freecoursesforall.com. That's free courses, the number 4, all.com. One more time, that's free courses, the number 4, all.com. Now, back to the course. Module 10, Course Wrap-Up and Final Tips. Lesson 10.1, Key Takeaways for New Entrepreneurs, Final Advice and Resources for Continued Learning. Well, look at you. You've made it to the end of this course. And if you've been paying attention, and I know you have, you've got a solid foundation for your entrepreneurial journey. But before you go off to conquer the world, or, finally take that well-deserved break, let's wrap things up with some final thoughts, key takeaways, and resources that'll help you keep learning and growing. Consider this your final pep talk and toolkit for success. Let's dive into the highlights. 1. The entrepreneurial mindset is your secret weapon. Here's the big thing. Entrepreneurship is as much about mindset as it is about business models or cash flow statements. Sure, you need to know how to manage your finances and hire a team, but at the end of the day, the most successful entrepreneurs are the ones who stay resilient, adaptable, and open to learning. Key mindset takeaways. Embrace failure. You're going to make mistakes. A lot of them. And that's okay. Learn from them, adjust, and keep moving forward. Every failure is just one step closer to success. Stay curious. Things change fast in the business world. Keep learning, stay open to new ideas, and don't be afraid to shake things up when needed. Be patient. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is a successful business. Stay the course, even when things get tough. Persistence is key. 2. Financial management isn't scary, I promise. You've heard it a million times. Cash flow is the lifeblood of your business, but managing money doesn't have to be as daunting as it sounds. Remember, you've got tools, systems, and advisors at your disposal. And if you take one thing away from the financial side of this course, it's this. Stay on top of your numbers. Key financial takeaways. Know your numbers. Keep track of your revenue, expenses, and profits. Use accounting software or hire a bookkeeper if math makes your head hurt. Plan for rainy days. Build an emergency fund for those inevitable bumps in the road. Business is unpredictable, and a financial cushion can be a lifesaver. Manage cash flow like a pro. Don't wait until you're broke to start worrying about money. Forecast your cash flow and make sure you always have enough to cover your expenses. 3. People are your biggest asset. Whether it's your team, your customers, or your mentors, people are the heart of your business. You can't do this alone, and you shouldn't try. Building strong relationships inside and outside of your business is crucial for long-term success. Key people takeaways. Hire smart. Bring people on board who align with your vision and complement your skills. Don't just hire to fill a role. Hire to build a team that can grow with you. Lead with empathy. Good leadership isn't about barking orders. It's about understanding, supporting, and inspiring your team. Be the leader you'd want to follow. Listen to your customers. They're the reason you're in business. Keep their needs front and center, and don't be afraid to pivot if their feedback points you in a new direction. Get your marketing right without losing your mind. The days of build it and they will come are long gone. You've got to market your business like a pro if you want to attract customers, build brand awareness, and make sales. But remember, marketing doesn't have to be overwhelming. Start small, stay consistent, and track what works. Key marketing takeaways. Be authentic. People connect with brands that feel real. Don't try to be something you're not. Show your personality, share your story, and build relationships with your audience. Leverage digital marketing. Use SEO, social media, and email marketing to get your name out there. If you can afford it, experiment with paid ads, but make sure you're targeting the right people. Keep it simple. You don't need to be on every platform or run every campaign under the sun. Start with a few strategies, track your results, and double down on what works. Take care of yourself. Your business needs you healthy. Burnout is real, my friend, and it can hit you faster than you think. We've talked about work-life balance already, but it's worth repeating. You are your business's greatest asset. So take care of yourself. Key self-care takeaways. Set boundaries. You can't work 24/7 without burning out. Set clear work hours, take breaks, and protect your personal time. Prioritize mental health. Entrepreneurship is stressful. There's no shame in seeking help if you need it. Whether it's a therapist, a mentor, or a friend to vent to, make sure you have support. Celebrate small wins. Don't wait until you've made it to celebrate. Every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. Take the time to acknowledge it. Final resources for continued learning. Your entrepreneurial journey doesn't end here. This course is just the beginning. To keep learning, growing, and thriving, you'll need to stay curious and continue expanding your knowledge. Here are some resources to keep you on track. Books. The Lean Startup by Eric Ries. Great for learning about building a business that adapts quickly. Profit First by Mike Michalowicz. A must-read for managing your business finances. How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie for building relationships and mastering the art of influence. Podcasts. How I Built This by Guy Raz. Stories from entrepreneurs about how they built their businesses. Smart Passive Income by Pat Flynn. Lots of tips for online businesses, side hustles, and passive income streams. The Tim Ferriss Show. Insights on productivity, health, and entrepreneurship from top performers in various fields. Websites and online communities. Entrepreneur.com, full of articles, guides, and advice for entrepreneurs. Reddit's r/entrepreneur, a community where entrepreneurs share advice, ideas, and feedback. Score.org, free mentorship and resources for small business. Final thoughts. Entrepreneurship is a wild ride. There will be highs, lows, and everything in between. But with the right mindset, a solid plan, and a strong support system, you're going to crush it. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, because you will. And always stay open to learning, adapting, and growing. You've got the tools, you've got the knowledge, and most importantly, you've got the passion. Your entrepreneurial journey is just beginning. Hey there. Hope you're enjoying this course. If you are, we have a small favor to ask. Please share it with a friend, family member, or even a random person on the internet, like on a site such as Reddit. These courses are free, so if you've found them helpful, we would be forever grateful if you help spread the word so that people who are on a tight budget can learn about this course on entrepreneurship or our others such as Secrets to a Happy Marriage or Parenting 101. Now back to the course. Lesson 10.2, Next Steps. From idea to execution, creating an action plan for launching your business. All right, aspiring entrepreneur, you've got the knowledge, the passion, and maybe even a killer business idea that's been bouncing around in your head for a while. But now it's time to do the real work, turning that idea into a reality. The journey from idea to execution can feel overwhelming, but don't worry. This lesson is here to help you break it down step by step so you can create an action plan that makes the process as smooth and fun as possible. Let's take your vision and get it off the ground. Ready? Let's go. Step 1. Validate your idea before you fall in love with it. You've got a brilliant idea. You love it, your mom loves it, and your best friend thinks it's genius. But before you rush off to quit your day job, you need to ask the world, does anyone else care? Validating your idea means making sure there's actually a market for what you're offering and that people are willing to pay for it. Talk to potential customers. Don't just assume people want what you're offering. Ask them. Conduct informal interviews, surveys, or just chat with people who fit your target audience. Are they excited? Would they buy what you're selling? Do your research. Look at your competitors. If they're doing well, that's a good sign there's demand. If they're struggling, it could be a red flag or an opportunity to offer something better. Test it on a small scale. Before going all in, create a simple prototype or a minimum viable product, MVP, and test it with real customers. See how they respond, get feedback, and adjust as needed. Remember, validation isn't about proving you're right. It's about making sure your business has legs before you invest too much time and money. Step 2. Get clear on your business model, aka how you're going to make money. Now that you've validated your idea, It's time to figure out the details of how you're going to make money. This means deciding what you'll charge, how you'll deliver your product or service, and what it's going to cost you to make it all happen. Ask yourself, what's your pricing strategy? Are you aiming for high volume and low prices, or are you positioning yourself as a premium product or service? You'll need to figure out the sweet spot where customers feel they're getting value and you're making a profit. How will you deliver? Will your business operate online, in a brick and mortar space, or both? How will you handle shipping, inventory, or service delivery? What are your costs? Make sure you understand the costs associated with running your business. Things like materials, software, marketing, labor, and even taxes. This will help you calculate your profit margins and decide if your pricing makes sense. A clear business model will give you the confidence that your idea is financially viable and help you avoid surprises later on. Step 3, create a business plan. Yes, you really need one. I know. Business plan sounds super formal and maybe even a little boring. But trust me, this is a crucial step. Your business plan is your roadmap. It outlines where you're headed and how you're going to get there. It doesn't have to be a 30-page document, unless you're looking for investors, but it should cover the key elements of your business, like your vision and mission. What's the big picture for your business? What's your purpose beyond just making money? Target audience. Who are you selling to, and how are you going to reach them? Marketing plan. How will you attract customers and stand out from the competition? This is where your digital marketing, social media, and networking strategies come into play. Financial plan. How much money do you need to start, and where is it coming from? How long before you break even or turn a profit? Include your pricing, cost structure, and cash flow projections. Goals and milestones. Set specific, measurable goals for the next 6 months, 1 year, and 5 years. These give you something to work toward and track your progress. Your business plan doesn't need to be perfect, but it does need to exist. It'll keep you focused and help you make smarter decisions along the way. Step 4, build a brand that stands out. Before you officially launch, you need to decide how your business will look, sound, and feel to your customers. This is your brand, and it's more than just a logo and a color scheme. Your brand is the personality of your business, and it's what will attract your customers. Ask yourself, what are your brand values? What do you stand for, and what do you want your customers to feel when they think about your business? What's your tone of voice? Are you casual, witty, professional, quirky? Your brand voice should align with your target audience. How do you look? Choose colors, fonts, and a logo that reflect your brand personality. Consistency is key. Your website, social media, and marketing materials should all reflect the same vibe. A strong brand will help you stand out from the competition and make a memorable impression on your customers. Step 5, market your business before you even launch. If you're waiting until after launch to start marketing, you're already behind. Start building buzz early. Let people know what's coming, why they should care, and how they can get involved. Create a pre-launch strategy. Use social media, email marketing, and your network to start building excitement. Share sneak peeks, behind-the-scenes content, and updates about your launch. Build an email list. Get people on board before you even launch by offering something of value, a free resource, a discount, or early access in exchange for their email address. When you're ready to launch, you'll have an audience ready to hear about it. Collaborate with influencers or partners. Find people or brands that align with your business and ask them to help promote your launch. This could be through partnerships, guest blogs, or social media shoutouts. Remember, marketing is all about getting your business in front of the right people. So start early and keep them engaged. Step 6, launch and learn because perfection is overrated. The moment you've been waiting for, launch day. But here's a little secret. No launch will ever be perfect. And that's okay. When you launch, you're not aiming for perfection. You're aiming to get your product or service into the hands of real customers so you can learn. Pay attention to what works, what doesn't, and what feedback you get from your audience. You can always tweak, improve, and pivot as needed. Stay flexible. Don't panic if things don't go exactly as planned. Be ready to adjust and adapt based on real-world feedback. Collect data. Track your sales, website traffic, and customer feedback. This will help you figure out what's working and where you can improve. Keep marketing. Launch day is just the beginning. Keep marketing, building relationships with customers, and pushing your business forward. Launching is just the first step. Success comes from continually learning and improving. Final thoughts. Action plan time. So what's next? It's time to take everything you've learned and put it into action. Here's a quick recap of what your action plan might look like. 1. Validate your idea. Talk to potential customers and test your idea on a small scale. 2. Create your business model. Figure out how you're going to make money and what it's going to cost. 3. Write a business plan. Outline your vision, goals, target market, and financial plan. 4. Build your brand. Develop your brand's personality, visuals, and voice. 5. Market before launch. Start building buzz and getting people excited about your business. 6. Launch and learn. Get your product or service out there and be ready to adapt based on feedback. With this action plan in hand, you're well on your way to turning that big idea into a real thriving business. Don't forget, entrepreneurship is a journey. There will be ups, downs, and plenty of surprises. But with passion, perseverance, and the right plan, you've got everything you need to make it happen. Your entrepreneurial journey is just beginning. Liking this course? Awesome! But don't stop here. We've got free courses on everything from marriage advice to parenting hacks to getting your business off the ground. Plus, we're adding new courses every week, so there's always something fresh to learn. Have an idea for a course you want to see? Let us know by emailing info@freecoursesforall.com. That's freecourses, 4.com. Again, that's freecourses, 4, all.com. Now, back to your lesson.